Hi guys, welcome back to the video. So today I have something I just kind of came up with. It was actually like 2 weeks ago maybe, and I was like, oh, I kind of want to do this for a video because it's something I like to talk about and like to show, and it's just another video idea. But I never got around to recording, and I kind of forgot about the idea until literally tonight. I was going to record. I needed a video for this week, and I was like, maybe I'll just do something simple like The Sims or something, because I was kind of wanting to play The Sims. Like, oh, I could record and find something funny to do in the game. But then I remembered I had this idea in the back of my head. I was like, oh, no, I want to do this now that I feel like this is a better video idea than The Sims 4. So today I'm going to be showing you guys some of my art pieces and some of my drawings from this past school year. If you guys didn't know, I'm into drawing and I like painting and I don't know why I just said "and" twice. That was kind of weird. And I am kind of good at it, I guess. And well, I took drawing and painting 1 last semester, and I'm taking drawing and painting 2 this semester. So I have 2 sketchbooks full, not 2 full sketch, like they're not completely full, but 1 sketchbook I used once last semester, and a sketchbook I used this semester. I'm still using because it's only March and I still have a few more months left of school. And I just want to show you guys some of my favorites, even some of the ones I'm not super proud of. I just thought it'd be fun to just kind of do a whole sketchbook tour from this school year so far. And yeah, that's kind of what this video is going to be about, and I'm going to show you guys the ones from last semester first. I felt like this was kind of a fun opportunity to show off my drawings and then also kind of talk about them and like explain the projects themselves and kind of what the meaning of them were and like what the grading was off of, I guess. So I got my first sketchbook, and I really like this brand. It's actually the brand my teacher wants us to use, and like actually she gave me these sketchbooks. Well, she gave me one of them. The other one I already had, and yeah, they're the XL brand, CanSun brand, mixed media, just because obviously some drawing and painting class, so sometimes we use watercolor, sometimes we use acrylic, pencil, colored pencil. I love using colored pencil. But yeah, so I'm just gonna show you guys. So there's a lot of drawings in here that fill the pages that were just like bell works, which we did like, we used to do them last semester, we don't do them anymore this semester. But we used to just do like a little daily doodle, like bell work thing, which just kind of get us started for the day. And last semester we had to take pictures of them every day and like submit it as a grade. But this year this semester we're not really doing anything like that. So a lot of pages that I'm gonna be skipping through are kind of just random like little bell works I probably won't show very much of. So the first one I have, and I don't really love this drawing. I think it's alright. I think it started off really good, but I kind of ruined it in a sense, in my opinion. Obviously, this is my own opinion on my own pieces, so I know some people will tell me completely opposite, and I'm just like, okay, well, I didn't think it was that great, but thank you, you know, that type of thing. So I'm probably going to be way more judgmental than some people would think I should be. But yeah, I actually really liked this drawing to start off of, and I think I kind of ruined it in the face, because I'm not very good at faces, in my opinion. And so I kind of just went with this last minute result, and I think it kind of messed the drawing up a little bit, but this was our first assignment we had in this class last semester. As you can see, it's kind of a little crazy, and if I can try to remember the whole thing. So you had to do, it was like a mix of 3 different things into one drawing, and so I chose, or it had to be one of the animals or things had to be around your zodiac sign or your Chinese zodiac. Sorry, I don't know what it's called, Chinese sign, Chinese zodiac. I just did my normal zodiac sign, and I'm a Sagittarius. So I have the centaur as mine, so that's obviously the main right here. These are dolphin fins, and then these are obviously like hawk wings. And I can't really, like I said, I did this a while ago, it's a very long time ago. One of them had to be your zodiac, one of them had to be what your results were on a test, like what fit your, and I'm pretty sure that's what the dolphin was from, but I can't remember why I had, I think the third one was just by choice. Pick any other animal to add it to your drawing, and I did, I think I chose like a hawk or like an eagle or something to add wings, because I thought that would be a cool addition to this drawing. But yeah, so that's the whole drawing. Like, it's kind of strange looking, but it's kind of cool at the same time. The reason why I don't love it is the face, like the fact that I had these weird sunglasses. I don't know why I did that. I think it's because I got really inconfident in how I drew the face, so I thought it'd just be easier to go and cover it. So that's what the sunglasses are for. But everything else I really do like. I really like the form I created with the legs of the centaur and everything. So I think it's a very interesting drawing. But yeah, that was one of my firsts of the school year. This sketchbook has a lot of notes in it, like art notes, which I love taking art notes because of course it's just fun stuff. Most of this class consists of different types of projects. We've got big huge projects that are worth a lot of points and that we normally take like 2 weeks on. And then we've got little mini assignments, which this is a little mini one. We got this little hand. It's actually my own hand. You had to form your hand in some type of way where it wasn't straight. Had to have some bend to it, so I kind of did like a simple bend of the fingertips, and that was that. More notes, which color is my favorite thing to do in my class. I love when we do things about color. Speaking of, I loved this assignment. Like I said, another little mini assignment, very easy. We did it in like a day or two. And just a color blending assignment, and that's like one of my favorite things ever to do in my art classes, color blending and anything revolving around color. So we had to get these 2 leaves, and one had cool colors and one had warm colors, and we just had to recreate them and do the color blending to the best of our ability, and that's what the grade was on. And I'm pretty sure I did pretty well on this one, just because, like I said, it's one of my favorite things. It's colored pencil, like just one of my go-tos, something I'm good at. Because you know, there's things you're just not as good at, and I think color is something I am. More notes, how cute. As you can tell, I like taking art notes, it's fun. Okay, this was an assignment I didn't really love. Whenever she assigned it, I was like, oh, not really excited about this one. And I don't think I did very well in this. I kind of did it like nonchalantly. I didn't really put much thought into this one. But I did get a good grade. I did follow the assignment. Because obviously there's requirements. It's not just like free for all, draw whatever you want class. You know, you still have rules, or not rules, a rubric and, you know, that type of thing. But the gist of this project was to find a piece of paper, like newspaper or a book that had like text on it, and use that to write some type of like poem or message, and then do the drawing about that. Like I said, did not put very much thought into this, obviously. It was very basic. But as you can see, you leave the words out that lead to your saying, and then you do the drawing about it on top of the words. So mine was, I'm not from the future, but I will be certain our future will be not. God, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I can't talk tonight. It's kind of a problem. I'm not from the future, but I will be certain our future will not be silenced. That was what I found in the text, and then I kind of did that, like, not silenced in the X with some fun color. Again, oh my god, I just hit myself with the paper. I love color and color pencil, so that's what I did that on. Which, if you guys didn't know, I use Prismacolors. They're great, love them, and very fun to use, in my opinion. I'm pretty sure this was a little mini assignment. Faces are not my favorite thing to do. I do not like doing them. I'm not very good at them, in my opinion. I hate doing these type of these assignments. Profiles, nope. I'd rather do nature or color blending or anything else. I just hate doing realistic faces. It's one of my least favorites. There's some empty pages, some more notes. Okay, this one was really bad. Not one of my best. I really did not like to do this project. It was actually more of like a research project almost. You had to find an artist and find a piece that you wanted to be able to recreate. And then we were also learning about art critique. And so like learning like judgment, analysis, interpretation, all that stuff, like a little in art critique. So we had to find one to do an art critique about and then recreate it ourselves. And let's just say, again, I kind of took this one on a lazy route, not really wanting to do it, so I chose kind of a simple painting. And even then, I didn't recreate it very well, but here it is. I can't even remember the name of the painting or the name of the artist that I chose to do this off of. I'm sure somebody recognizes this, but I recreated it with acrylic paint. So yeah, not one of my best. I don't love that one. It's definitely not going in for the best. This was something that I started, but I didn't finish. I guess it wasn't an assignment. I think it was just like something to try, but it was like the perspective road, I guess. I don't know. More notes, more notes. Oh, okay, so this one I do think is one of my best. I really love it. It's so simple, but I just love it. This assignment was really cool. It had a lot of factors to it, but it's a very simple project. So you had to have some type of geometric shape. So I chose a diamond. Obviously, you could do like a circle, triangle, square, diamond. I thought diamond was a very interesting one. And then you had to do some type of landscape inside of it. And so I obviously chose desert, and it had to be, the value had to be from these, just with pen. So I used like Sharpie pen, and you had to use like hatching, cross hatching, scumbling. I forget what this one's called. Is that scumbling? No, scumbling is crazy. And then you did have to include a little bit of color, but the main focus was using value with your pen. So this is my final, and I actually really do love this one. I think it's a very nice looking piece. So I like that one. I'm proud of that one. I think that's all for in the sketchbook, which I feel like there's more pieces I'm missing, but I don't really know why. But that's all that's in the sketchbook from last semester. And now I will show you guys the ones I've been working on this semester, which are going to be a little bit newer, obviously. Alright, I have my second sketchbook, and it looks the exact same. And this one has a little bit different stuff. Not as much, obviously, because it is just from this semester, and I'm still ongoing with the semester. This one was a very simple little assignment we did in like 2 or 3 days, maybe, because it had multiple steps to it. It's a very small drawing, but like we did like different steps, and we had to take a picture of each of the steps. So first we just did like contour drawing, or we just did like a sketch, and then we did the lines, and then the value, and then yeah, so it was like a little mini project, nothing crazy. And I was gonna say too, with this class this semester so far, I have done a couple of assignments like online, like not all of them were on paper, so there's a couple of in here missing that are technically ones I did online. But now this one is one I'm very proud of, probably one of my favorite pieces I've done in a while, and definitely my favorite from this class so far. And I posted this, so I'm sure a lot of you guys have already seen it before, but it's one, like I said, very proud of, and I loved doing. Like, these are the type of projects that I love doing. Like, I mentioned some of the other ones in there that I just didn't love doing. I wasn't excited for them, but this one I do really love it, and I loved doing it. Let's make sure it focuses. Colored glass assignment. So she gives these 3 bottles, a picture of these 3 bottles, and we had to just recreate it. So that's simple. We just had to recreate it. We had to redo it. And this assignment was based on the color blending. You could either use colored pencil or watercolor paints, and I definitely use colored pencil. As you can see, I use my Prismacolors. And this was so fun for me. I loved working on this. I was never like not excited to go to drawing painting that day. I was like, oh my god, I'm excited. I have drawing painting today. I get to work on this assignment. Like, I loved it. And I love how it turned out. I feel like from afar, it literally looks like the photograph, in my opinion. This is one I love. I literally started here. Like, if I could show you guys my progress, which I actually have pictures, but I probably won't end up showing them just because it's like a lot of pictures to show. But I literally started with this marble, and I slowly moved down the blue bottle. Then I did the red bottle, and I started with the marble, and I slowly went down, and I did all the value for the red, and then I did the yellow bottle, green bottle, whatever color that is. And yeah. Love this drawing, one of my favorites ever. Had so much fun. These are my favorite type of projects, when you just have to look at something and recreate it. That's it. My favorites. But yeah, this is something I actually did not do for my class. I just did it for fun one night because I wanted to draw, and I'm actually gonna give it to my boyfriend once he wants to take it. But he said he wants it because he loves Nightmare Before Christmas. This is just something I drew. I literally looked it up. I was like, oh, things to draw from Nightmare Before Christmas, and yeah, something simple and cute. But he's gonna take that because he wants it. Now this one, I had very mixed feelings on it. I was not really excited for this project. I was very scared. It was very intimidating for me, of the type of artist I am. Like I said, I like to do things very simple, recreating things, looking at an image and recreating it exactly like that colored glass assignment. This one, on the other hand, had a lot of thought behind it, and it was a profile drawing. You had to choose a person to draw in this assignment. So the whole assignment was called a portrait with meaning, or portrait with a message, something like that. You had to pick a person. No, let me restart that. You had to pick a quote or a saying or a phrase that meant something, like had a message behind it, and then you had to pick a person that goes towards that. So it could be someone you knew, it could be someone like a celebrity, or it could be someone you don't even know, you just found them off the internet, like a picture, a portrait of somebody, but it had to go towards. Like if you picked like feminism as your theme, you'd pick some type of quote or words around feminism, and you chose like a woman to draw. For me, I wanted to take a unique turn because I feel like that was so basic, because that was my other plan, is if this went back downhill, I would have chosen like something around feminism, around girls and stuff. I chose the theme of love and passion, I guess you could say, and I used the quote, "Your love is my turning page," from a song that I absolutely love, and it reminds me of my boyfriend, and it's by Sleeping at Last. And I did a portrait of my boyfriend. Yeah, so I was very, very scared to do this. So it's like one thing if like I just pick someone right off the internet, it doesn't matter if I do that bad, no one could tell it is, but this is supposed to be my boyfriend. So if it doesn't look like my boyfriend, that's a problem in my eyes, you know? It's like, oh, that's what you wrote, it doesn't really look like him. Yeah, I know, like that was one of those things, and I was very scared to do it. And then also with the words, the whole meaning of the words is that the value of the portrait had to be used by words. So here it is. It's a very complex drawing. Does it really look like him? I don't know. You tell me. But yeah, as you can see, there's a lot going on in this. All the different words. I'll give you guys a closer look. That was the whole thing of the assignment, is to use words as the value. Obviously, you can have a little bit of value here and there that wasn't, like his hair. Obviously, isn't made out of words. This is. right here, that's made out of words, but all the actual hair right here, no. Obviously his eyes and his eyebrows, I did some hatching for the value around his nose and his eyes. But yeah, I had to use words to do all this. And then you had to include color somewhere, so I just include that in the background. Yeah. I was very scared to do this because of the expression of his face, because the picture, this, like I said, this is not a very, it's a reference of him. I feel like it doesn't look exactly like the picture. The picture, he's very smiley. He's like smiling. It's like a natural smile. He looks adorable in it. And I was very scared to do that because of the teeth specifically, because I'm not very good at, like, I'm not very good at drawing portraits. And the teeth just scared me. I was like, I don't know how to draw teeth. I've never really had to, and anytime I try, it looks terrible. And then same with the eyes. I was scared to do the eyes. I was scared to do the hair. Like, those were my problems. And so my teacher really helped me out with this, and we had a private Google Meet on call, and she helped me, kind of showed me how to do some of that stuff. So yeah, that was that one. I just got down. We took a whole 2 weeks on this one. So this was like obviously a very big project compared to some of the other ones I've showed you. This was a 2-week project. And yeah, I do like how it turned out though. I really like the value that came with the words. And then this one I actually just finished today. This is our project we started this week. It was just like a 1-week project, about 3 days to work on it. And so I just finished it today. This one's a little bit simpler, but kind of the same similar thing. It's called something with a meaning, like drawing with a message. I don't know. And so you basically had to choose something that go along with a message, something like human rights or like social issues, environmental issues, and then you had to include a message or a quote, either a quote that you came up with on your own or one that you found. And so I kind of went with like pollution and like trash in the ocean. And the quote I came up with myself, and it says, "The choice to not throw away can go a long way." Yeah, I came up with it, kind of rhymed, so I was like, oh, that sounds cool. And yeah, it's a very simple drawing, but I think I got the assignment well done. Like, she hasn't graded this yet, obviously I just finished it today, and I just submitted it today. But yeah, it's kind of a simple one, and I think it was successful though. So yeah, that's the end for now, because like I said, I just finished that today, so whatever else I do is going to be later on. But yeah, that's it. That's my 2 sketchbooks from this drawing and painting class. Like I said, there's probably some here and there that like were online. Like obviously these aren't all of my assignments. There are definitely a couple that were online assignments that I submitted. But yeah, those are my 2 sketchbooks. Alright guys, I'm going to end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Kind of simple, kind of fun for me to talk about. I liked obviously talking about art in general, and then especially like it's mine, to kind of talk about it and my thoughts behind each of the pieces. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed that. I know some of you guys would probably be interested in that just because a lot of you guys like to see my artwork on my like social medias. Every time I post about them, you guys are always like, "Oh, this is so good. Wow, I love seeing your art, blah, blah, blah. I love when you share this stuff." I'm like, thank you. So yeah, like I said, this is something I came up with. I was just like, oh, I kind of want to do this, because I feel like it's kind of like, I don't share every single piece that I do, because I only share like the spectacular ones or the ones I'm really proud of. And there's a lot in there that, even like I said, I even showed some ones I really do not love at all. But I thought that's kind of just part of it. Like, there's going to be pieces that you like doing. There's going to be pieces that you hate doing. There's going to be ones that you love doing. And then there's going to be the ones that you feel like you did terrible on, and the ones that you feel super proud of. So obviously there's a mix of all of that in these 2 sketchbooks. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing everything that I have not showed on social medias, including the ones I have showed. And yeah, that's the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, come subscribe. These are the things I do. If you're into art, and if you're into drawing, painting, volleyball, because I'm also a volleyball player, then subscribe, because that's the stuff I do here. And yeah, I thank you guys for watching until the end of this video, listening to me talk, watching all my fun paintings and drawings. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.